Hi guys, welcome back again to another video. I know it has been quite some time since I posted, but I'm happy that I'm back. When I find time, I'll always post videos here. So I've had videos for a long time that I've not edited and posted. That's why you've not seen me posting much. But when I find time to edit, I will post them, all of them. So today we are opening a bale of palazzo pants. Palazzo pants. Right now it goes for 30. There's one for 32 and there's one for 34. Both of them are grade 1. The difference is you can see the labels and maybe where the company has sent you from. So personally for me this was a good bale. It was a good bale, not count because I had a lot of clients there, but you can approximate around 200 pieces. It can exceed or it can be less depending with the heaviness or the lightness of the material. So yeah, as you've seen at the start of the video, we were praying. So usually when you get your bell, make sure you always pray. Just pray. Put God first in everything that you do. Just pray. Prayer works wonders. It has just done so much for me that I cannot tell it all. I'm telling you, business is not easy. It's not easy, guys. We might smile through these cameras, but when you're seated down with your books and you're doing your mathematics, you'll understand. But do you know where we get comfort? Personally, where I get comfort? God reminds us, if we trust Him with our tithe, if we trust Him with our 10%, there is no day our fields will go dry. So that is what keeps us. So always put God first in everything that you do. And I always emphasize in tithing because I have seen its benefit. And let me tell you, today I'm editing this video today on the 2nd of June. And the sermon, it was on a Sunday. This is a Sunday, and the sermon today was, after victory, expect war. In every victory that you get, when God does something good for you, trust me, there's always a negative thing coming. So because the devil knows that the power of tithing is powerful, he will very much discourage you to tithe. Maybe he will put a lot of needs before you, and you're like, let me just sort this first. But you know what? The trust that you give God by just giving Him your 10% without sorting your other issues and putting Him first, let me tell you, He will not sit down and watch you fall down. That one I can promise you. If you are a faithful tither, you are entitled to ask Him. You are entitled to remind Him that He has promised that if we trust in Him, if we trust Him with our tithe, He will come through. So I'm not preaching, but I'm just saying, all these things we cannot make it without God. There is no way we can make it without God. Let me tell you, those who are in business, it is challenging. It is. And it needs a lot of strength. If you're not strong enough, my dear, my brother, my sister, my mom, and if you're not really confident with your God, then you are not going anywhere. So personally for me, I really encourage you guys to tithe, because I am not going to sit here and tell you whatever challenges I've been going through, because that is my own personal challenge. But where I can share, I can. But there's some which I cannot go to an extent. But I'm telling you, I know some of you envy in a good way. That is, I see a lot of comments, V, I want to be like you. V, I want to open a business like you. V, I want to own a shop, to supply bill like you. All that I am grateful for, but let me tell you, it has a cost, Behind the curtains, I know when sometimes the mathematics are not adding, when business is not adding up, you guys, there are those times. But do you know where I get comfort? It is when God says, it's like He's daring you. I dare you to trust me with your 10%, and see if you're not going to open. If I'm not going to open the windows of heaven and bless you. So there is there is um there is reward in every tithe that you do. So personally for me, guys, I usually tithe at the end of every sale. I said I am a Juakali person, so I get daily. So I'm not going to write down all my sales and calculate them at the end of the month. If that is what you're doing, it's fine, but make sure you are truthful, because the word says those who give, like when you give nauchoyo, you'll also get nauchoyo. So just be somebody who can be trusted by just the 10%. See, and I promise you'll not regret. Your business will never be the same again. You will receive the favor that you have not seen in your life. Let me tell you, if the favor of God walks with you, there is no mountain that you cannot climb. There is no customer that you cannot reach. There is no person that can call you and not buy from you, especially for us who are dealing with online clients. Let me tell you, it is tiresome. It needs time. It needs passion. So if you're not passionate about Mtumba, my friend, then this is not your business. But let me tell you, if you take it seriously, it can give you the lifestyle that you want. It can pay your bills. I know most of you have heard this before, but it is true. I'm telling you, it is true. I know most of you follow me on my social media accounts, my TikTok accounts. You can see me dancing there. Yes, that is Mtumba. That is Mtumba for me. It has made me a different person that I was a while ago. And because of God's grace, He has been so, I can say, He has just exceeded my expectations. Sometimes you're just like, how am I going to make it? And let me tell you, I don't take it for granted when you see the clients there picking and selecting clothes. It's not easy. It's not easy for your shop. Every time that you open a bale and people are there to buy and select from you, it's not a normal thing, guys. It's not a normal thing. No, it's not. So take the tithing seriously and always be grateful. Don't, like for us, we only want to sell. We don't want even to have those days that you relax. Even if we were saying, no, we don't want to relax, we want to earn. But you always complain. Be grateful even for those days that you don't sell. Do you know where the blessings come from? Being grateful even when the times are hard. And just say, God, thank you. Thank you even for this moment. Thank you for today, because I've not sold. It has taught me this and this. And let me tell you, that day that you're not busy, you need to reflect on a lot of things. Arrange your shop, understand what it needs. Do your research. That is a time that you have set to just sit and analyze your business. Sometimes I don't do that, but sometimes I do. But what I'm just saying, guys, above all, trust God with your tithing. I'll still say this until you get it right. Tell me somebody who has tithed and God has made him or his or her business to close. There is none. Never. One thing about my God, or the God in heaven, is that His promises are written and they always come to pass. Therefore, guys, put your trust in God. Put your business in the hands of God. Don't lean on your own understanding. No. Do you know, like His word says, we lack, His people, His children, they suffer because of lack of knowledge. Guys, God has said, cast all your burdens because I care. Ask and it shall be given. So why do you receive your bail and you don't ask God what you want Him to do for you before you open that bail? You've seen people have surrounded you. Are you ashamed to pray before those people there? No. Personally, for me, the bail, Do you know the prayer that you make, even for these people who are selecting clothes to go and buy, that prayer, it can open doors for them also to get clients and sell and come back. So don't take any prayer to be just a prayer. No. Even if they have surrounded you, make sure you tell God, this is a bail. I have tithed for you. Remember me, you have said that you will bless the works of my hands. Give me clients as I open. So some of you ask me, how do you make it? How have you made it, Ivy? What was your story? What is your story? This is my story, guys. This is my story. And I'm not holy. I'm not holy. Not at all. There's nobody who's righteous. Nobody is righteous. But let me tell you, and even the Bible says, there is nobody who is pure. But let me tell you, what faith or whatever amount of faith that you have with your God, that is what will save you. That is what will save you from falling. That is what will save you from disappointment. That is what will give you the morale to move on. And let me tell you, when God's presence walks with you, trust me, you will never lack. Personally, for me, I am a testimony, and I just felt like today I'm not going to explain whatever I'm opening because you have seen, but I'm just telling you, for those who are giving up, for those who are thinking of closing the shops, guys, have you tried tithing? Please just try to tithe every day. Even if you have sold 500, please give God 50 shillings. That is the 10% that he only asks from you. If you have sold 10,000, give God 1,000 shillings. Just be truthful. Don't be hesitant, and tell God after you have given. You have said, I trust you, and I'm trusting you that you will bring more. So guys, that is what I had for you today, and I hope that it helps you. And I love you from the bottom of my heart. May all the content that I post here be very useful to you. Thank you, and I'll